Hello friends, welcome to my channel MK Study. Today I will be discussing multiple choice questions on medieval history of Odisha. This is the 7th part of the series of Odisha history. Unless you have seen the earlier videos, you may go to the playlist of my channel and watch them. So in this video, I have taken only 20 multiple choice questions on medieval history of Odisha. During the discussion, I have tried to discuss additional information and concepts related to the points in questions, so that your knowledge and understanding of the subject will be better. So in this way, after discussion of 20 MCQs, you will get to know more than 50 to 60 important facts or information which are very probable from the competitive examinations point of view. So friends, without delay, let us start. Here is the first question before you. Who was the last ruler of Suryavanshi dynasty? कपिलेन्द्र देव, प्रतापरुद्र देव, पुरुषोत्तम देव, नरसिंह देव. The right answer is प्रतापरुद्र देव. Prataparudra Deva died in the year 1540 AD and his eldest son Kalwa Deva ascended the throne, but he was incompetent to rule. He was assassinated 17 months later by a wicked minister Govinda Vidyadhara. Then the younger brother of the deceased king Kakharwa Deva succeeded him, but he was also murdered by Govinda Vidyadhara, and with that ended the rule of Suryavanshi Gajapatis. Question number 2. Who among the following founded Bhoi dynasty? Chakrapratap, Mukunda Deva, Govinda Vidyadhara, Narasimhajena. The right answer is Govinda Vidyadhara. Govinda Vidyadhara established the Bhoi dynasty in 1541-42 AD in Odisha after Prataparudra Deva by murdering his sons. Govinda Vidyadhara was succeeded by his son Chakrapratap in 1549 AD. Question number 3. In which year Kalapahada invaded Odisha? 1647, 1643, 1568, 1643. The right answer is 1568. Kalapahada was the army general of Afghan Sultan of Bengal Suleiman Karani. During his attack, Kalapahada played havoc and damaged and destroyed many Hindu temples in Odisha, including Sun Temple at Konark. Question number 4. Mukunda Deva emerged as the de facto as well as de jure ruler of Odisha in 1557 AD, 1560 AD, 1568 AD, 1566 AD. The right answer is 1560 AD. Mukunda Deva belonged to Chalukya family of the south. The members of his family were serving under the kings of Utkala from the time of the imperial Gangas. He was a soldier in the army of Prataparudra Deva and rose to the rank of general. Raja Govinda Vidyadhara appointed him governor of Cuttack and the commandant of Baravati fort. He served Chakrapratap in that capacity too. Narasimhajena murdered Chakrapratap and became the king. But as he did not listen to Mukunda Deva, he murdered Narasimhajena and made Raghuram Chotrai king. As enmity grew between the two, Mukunda Deva killed Raghuram and became the king in 1560 AD. Question number 5. Who among the following is said to have been the last independent Hindu king of medieval Odisha? Divyasimha Deva, Pratapa Deva, Virakishore Deva, Mukunda Deva. The right answer is Mukunda Deva. Mukunda Deva became king in 1560 AD. In 1567 AD, Afghan Sultan of Bengal Suleiman Karani invaded Odisha. At that critical time, a local ruler of Sarangad named Ramachandra Bhancha declared himself as king. Mukunda Deva decided to first suppress the internal enemies and next to fight the invaders. While Mukunda Deva was on his way to Cuttack, Ramachandra Deva proceeded to fight with him. At a place named Gohiri Tikra in Bhadrak district, the opposite forces met in 1568 AD. Mukunda Deva lost his life in this internal battle. Soon, Ramachandra Deva also met his defeat and death in the hands of Afghans, and the rule of Afghan started in Odisha. Question number 6. Who among the following is said to have built the stone steps of the Triveni Ghat on the river bank of Ganges? Mukunda Deva, Kapilendra Deva, Padmanabha Deva, Narasimha Deva. The right answer is Mukunda Deva. In 1560 AD, Sultan Ghiyasuddin Jalal Shah of the Sur dynasty of Bengal invaded Odisha and marched as far as Jajpur, where he established a mint. Mukunda Deva defeated and chased him up to the river Ganga. It was at this time that Mukunda Deva built the Triveni Ghat on the bank of river Ganga, which stands till today as the witness to his victory over Bengal Sultan. In which year Suleiman Karani invaded Odisha? 1554 AD, 1557 AD, 1564 AD, 1568 AD. The right answer is 1568 AD. When Mukunda Deva ruled in Orissa, the Mughal Emperor Akbar was ruling at Delhi. At that time, the independent Afghan Sultan of Bengal was Suleiman Karani. He was a strong foe of Akbar. In order to suppress him, Akbar established friendly relations with Mukunda Deva of Odisha and sought his help. This made Mukunda Deva the worst enemy of Sultan of Bengal. When Akbar remained busy to conquer other parts of India, Karani invaded in 1568 AD. But Mukunda Deva did not get any help from Mughal Emperor. Question number 8. Mukunda Deva fought the Gohiri Tikra battle with which of the following? Ramachandra Bhancha, Suleiman Karani, Ibrahim Khan, none of the above. The right answer is Ramachandra Bhancha. When the Afghan attacked Odisha, at the same time the local commandant Ramachandra Deva declared himself independent. So in order to suppress him, Mukunda Deva proceeded. A battle between Mukunda Deva and Ramachandra Deva took place at Gohiri Tikra, in which Mukunda Deva lost his life. Question number 9. Which of the following year is mostly considered as the dividing time between the medieval Odisha and modern Odisha? 1568 AD, 1560 AD, 1564 AD, 1557 AD. The right answer is 1568 AD. The year 1568 AD is considered the dividing time between the medieval Odisha and modern Odisha, because in this year the last independent Hindu king of Odisha, Mukunda Deva, lost his life in the battle of Gohiri Tikra and the Odisha passed into the hands of Afghan rule. Question number 10. Who among the following officials in Bhoi dynasty was in charge of management of the military affairs of the kingdom? Rajguru, Bakshi, Dalai, Khandayat. The right answer is Bakshi. Bakshi was an officer who managed the military affairs of the kingdom. He enjoyed rent-free jagirs and was loyal to the king. The soldier of the army was known as Paiko. Question number 11. Who among the following officials in Bhoi dynasty enjoyed a highly esteemed position in the royal court? Khandayat, Bisoi, Talbehra, Rajguru. The right answer is Rajguru. After the king, Rajguru was most important and highly esteemed among all the officials in administration. As a convention, the Rajgurus were drawn from the influential Brahmin family. They were very influential and virtually dictated the state administration. They had deep knowledge of Shastra and became constant advisor to the king. Question number 12. The kingdom of Bhoi dynasty was divided into several jagirs which denoted the modern states, divisions, districts, blocks. The right answer is districts. For administrative efficiency, the kingdom of the Bhois was divided into several jagirs. Dalbehra was in charge of the administration of Jagir. Jagir denoted the modern district. Village was the lowest unit of the administrative setup under the Bhois. Pradhan was the head of the village who maintained the local administration. Question number 13. Which of the following is not a work by Dhananjaya Bhanja? Madana Manjari, Ichavati, Rasanidhi, Raghunath Vilasa. The right answer is Rasanidhi. The Bhanja kings of Ghumsur enriched the Odia literature. Dhananjaya Bhanja was the grandfather of Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanja. Rasanidhi was composed by Ghana Bhanja. Ghana Bhanja also composed mythological kavyas like Troilokya Mohini and Govinda Vilasa. Question number 14. Who among the following wrote Sangita Kalpalata? Raghunath Ratha, Vishwanath Samantaray, Mukunda Deva, Haladhar Mishra. The right answer is Haladhar Mishra. Haladhar Mishra was a celebrated Sanskrit poet of Orissa who flourished during the period of Gajapati Narasimhadeva of Khurda. Apart from Sangita Kalpalata, the other work of Haladhar Mishra was Basantochchava Mahakavya. These two works are composed by him. Question number 15. Which of the following is not a literary masterpiece by Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanja? Subhadra Parinaya, Koti Brahmanda Sundari, Lavanyavati, Rasa Vinoda. The right answer is Rasa Vinoda. Rasa Vinoda was written by poet Dinakrishna Das. Dinakrishna Das also composed Rasa Kollola, Gundicha Vijaya and Namaratna Gita. Other works of Upendra Bhanja include Vaidehis Pilasa, Prema Sudhanidhi, Rasiko Haravali, Kala Kautuka, Satisha Vilasa, Damayanti Vilasa, Padmavati Parinaya, etc. Question number 16. Vishnu Purana, Markanda Purana and Padma Purana, the famous literary works of medieval Odisha, are composed by Narasimha Mishra, Purushottam Mishra, Jadumani Rautray, Mahadev Das. The right answer is Mahadev Das. Other works of Mahadev Das include Kartika Mahatmya, Magha Mahatmya and Vaisakha Mahatmya. Question number 17. Mathura Mangala, an immortal literary masterpiece of medieval Odisha, was written by Abhimanyu Samanta Singhara, Brajnath Badajena, Mahadev Das, Bhaktacharana Das. The right answer is Bhaktacharana Das. Another important work of Bhaktacharana Das is Manobodha Jyotisha. Question number 18. Which of the following festivals in Hindu calendar is identified with sea voyage undertaken by Odia merchants during medieval Odisha? Rakhi Purnima, Akshaya Tritiya, Kumara Purnima, Kartika Purnima. The right answer is Kartika Purnima. On the day of Kartika Purnima, the festival Boita Bandhana is celebrated throughout the Odisha. The festival originates from an ancient maritime tradition of merchant trade and voyages across the ocean to different regions of Asia, which was well developed in this region known in ancient times as Kalinga. This ancient maritime tradition is preserved through this festival, which celebrates the voyages of their ancestors to Southeast Asian countries, which include mainly present-day Bali, Java, Sumatra, Borneo in Indonesia, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Cambodia, and all the way to Champa region in Vietnam. Question number 19. Which of the following was the most important port during medieval Odisha? Pithunda, Tamralipti, Pipili, Hariharpur. The right answer is Tamralipti. Tamralipti was the most prominent port of the Kalinga kingdom and even later. This port was located in the present-day town Tamluk in Midnapur, West Bengal. The name Tamralipti comes from Tamra or copper, which was mined at nearby Ghatsila of Singhbhumi district of Bihar and exported through this port. During ancient times, the port played an important role in the spread of Buddhism to Southeast Asia. Historians speculate that it was this desire to access the rich port on eastern coasts like Tamralipti that Ashoka invaded Kalinga. Question number 20. During which rule Bhubaneswar emerged as a good center of Jainism? The Bhaumakara, the Ganga, the Somavanshi, the Suryavanshi. The right answer is Somavanshi. The Somavanshi rulers were devoted Shaivites, but they were tolerant to other religions like Jainism, Vaishnavism and Shaktism. The king Udyata Kesari carved Navamuni and Barabhuja caps for the Jaina ascetics. So friends, this was the last question of this session. Hope the video may be helpful to you to solve many questions on Odisha history. So let me conclude this session here. I will come with new videos on the history of Odisha very soon. And friends, if you like and feel that the video is helpful to you, please like and subscribe the channel unless you have done it. And don't forget to give your valuable feedback in comment box so that I can improve the videos with qualitative contents for you. Thank you very much.